Welcome back to our channel. Today we're discussing one of the most challenging topics in relationships, signs that your wife may have cheated or is currently cheating. These signs can be subtle, but if you know what to look for, you'll be able to recognize changes in her behavior and body language that she simply can't hide. Stay tuned for 9 key signals, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. Number 1. She becomes overly defensive. When someone is guilty of cheating, they often become defensive when questioned about even the smallest things. If she reacts strongly to simple questions like, "Where were you?" or "Who were you talking to?" she may be trying to hide something. If her responses are sharp, or if she deflects with counter questions like, "Why are you always suspicious?" This defensiveness is often a cover for guilt. You ask her about a recent outing and she immediately gets upset, saying, "You're always questioning me. Do you not trust me anymore?" Approach the conversation calmly, without accusation, and express your feelings of concern rather than blaming her. This might encourage her to open up more honestly. Number 2, she changes her appearance dramatically. Sudden and dramatic changes in appearance, new hairstyle, makeup, wardrobe, could be a sign she's trying to impress someone else. If these changes come out of nowhere, especially when there's no major event or occasion, it may be a red flag. If she starts dressing up more often, particularly when going out without you, it could signal that she's seeking attention from someone else. She used to prefer casual clothes, but now she's buying expensive dresses and wearing makeup daily, even for a simple lunch with friends. Compliment her appearance and ask about the changes. Creating a safe space for discussion may reveal more about her motivations. Number 3, she's suddenly secretive about her phone. If she becomes protective over her phone, such as always keeping it with her or flipping it over when you're around, she could be hiding messages or calls from someone else. Pay attention to her phone habits. If she's suddenly locking it more often or rushing to answer calls in private, it's a sign something may be off. You casually ask to use her phone and she immediately gets anxious and says, "Why? Use your own phone." Respect her privacy, but express your concerns about the sudden secrecy. Open communication about trust can help address underlying issues. Number 4, she starts working late or going out more. If she's suddenly spending more time at work or going out frequently with friends, especially when these behaviors are new, she could be creating space for another relationship. Look for patterns of her coming home later than usual, making excuses about work, or frequently going out without inviting you. She starts attending work events she never cared about before and stays out much later than expected, explaining it with vague excuses. Ask her if something has changed at work or in her social life, but without making accusations. Offer to join her for some of these outings to see if she's open to including you. Number 5, she avoids physical intimacy. A sudden drop in physical affection or intimacy can indicate that she's emotionally or physically investing elsewhere. If she consistently avoids sex or even small touches, it may be a sign she's pulling away. If she makes excuses to avoid intimacy or rejects your advances more frequently than usual, she may be emotionally distancing herself from you. You try to initiate a hug or kiss, and she pulls away, saying she's too tired or not in the mood. This happens regularly and without explanation. Open up a conversation about how you've noticed changes in intimacy. Avoid pressuring her and ask if there's something bothering her that you can work on together. Number 6, she gives you less attention and becomes emotionally distant. If she's less engaged in your relationship, both emotionally and physically, she may be distracted by someone else. Emotional detachment is one of the first signs that she's invested elsewhere. If she stops asking about your day, seems disinterested in spending time together, or avoids meaningful conversations, it could be a sign of emotional distance. You try to discuss future plans and she's vague or uninterested, saying, "I don't want to think about that right now," avoiding deeper emotional connection. Bring up your concerns gently and ask how she's feeling about the relationship. Let her know you're there to support her, but that the emotional distance is troubling for you. Number 7, I think we need some space. When a woman is emotionally withdrawing from a relationship, she may express a need for space. This phrase is often a way to distance herself and explore feelings for someone else without directly confronting the issue of cheating. If she brings up needing space without a clear reason or explanation, it could be a warning sign of emotional disconnection and potential infidelity. She says, "I just need some time to figure things out," but avoids explaining what exactly she's struggling with. Have an open and calm conversation about what she's feeling. Acknowledge her need for space, but clarify what that means for the relationship and where you both stand. Number 8, you deserve better than me. When a woman feels guilty about cheating, she may use self-deprecating statements to justify her actions. By telling you that you deserve better, she's distancing herself emotionally while trying to alleviate her own guilt. If she starts making statements like, "You're too good for me," out of the blue, it's often a way to deflect blame and prepare for an emotional exit. In a conversation about your future together, she says, "I don't know if I'm good enough for you. You should be with someone who can make you happy." Gently address the root of her guilt and insecurity. Express that you're willing to work on the relationship together, but also ask if there's something specific she's not telling you. Number 9, I just don't feel the same anymore. When a woman admits that she doesn't feel the same way emotionally, it's a sign that she's checked out of the relationship. This can often be linked to feelings for someone else, especially if this emotional shift happens suddenly. If she brings up that her feelings have changed without a clear reason, it may be an indication that her emotions are invested elsewhere. She confesses, "I don't know if I'm in love with you anymore," after a period of emotional distance or secretive behavior. This is a critical moment to have an honest discussion about the state of the relationship. Ask her if she's willing to work on rebuilding the connection, but also be prepared to address the possibility of infidelity. 2 things to excite a woman. 1. Playful teasing to build sexual tension light. Playful teasing can ignite attraction and excitement. A well-placed joke or a subtle challenge can create a fun dynamic, leading to a stronger physical and emotional connection. 2. Slow, gentle touching along her back. Running your fingers slowly and gently along her back, especially when she's relaxed, can be incredibly arousing. It builds intimacy and excitement in a subtle yet effective way. Recognizing these signs of cheating can be challenging, but by staying observant and maintaining open communication, you can address any issues early on. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more insights on relationships and human behavior. Stay aware, stay connected, and we'll see you in the next video.